I was still doing the same thing that I said I was doing back then when I was in high school. I was selling drugs and all that, still doing it. Going in the wrong path. And that's when it really hit me that I knew that it was time for me to take a change in my life. Positive change. Losing 2 brothers, one to the prison system, and then one to the grave. I was thinking about how I felt, but I had to take a step back like, wait, how is my mom feeling right now? How is my mom feeling? And I was headed in the same direction. One of my friends went to YouthBuild, the GED one, right? And so he told me about it. And so that's why I was like, man, I'm going to check this place out. 6 months later, after my younger brother got killed, I checked into YouthBuild December 4th, 2006. That day, I stopped smoking weed. No lie. I knew I had a purpose in life. And I said that when I was younger. I said that I wanted to transform this world around. When I came to YouthBuild, I was on point. I ain't have time for them games. When people was counting in class, I look at them like, they must don't know. What'd you say, teacher? What'd you say? What's that? I'm sorry, I don't understand what that means. Can you alliterate on that a little bit more, teacher? So, I was in a program for about 3 months, and they gave me the opportunity to sit in the same seats y'all sitting in right now. That was 5 years ago. And as a matter of fact, it was on my younger brother's birthday. So that made the impact more, made me want to go for it even more. So I came here, right? And really, this was the turning point of my life. Right here. Right now. All of you leaders in here is what I saw. I thought I was the only one coming from my YouthBuild Columbus, like, boom. All right, and I'm at the airport, I see about like 4 or 5 YouthBuild, so I'm like, man, it's only us? Man, I came to this hotel, I'm like, dang, it's more of us, like, hold on. And I'm like, well, I'm representing from my school. Well, where YouthBuild you coming from? Got to meet all of y'all people. And I was running for the Young Leaders Council, right? And so I gave a speech right here. Nervous as ever. I'm talking about my back was dripping buckets on everything. But you know what? When they called my name, I knew I had to go up there and represent because I had a purpose. I had to represent not only for myself, not only for my YouthBuild program, not only for my movement, but for my family, for my brothers that are not here with me right now. I had to represent. And I did. I did so well that the audience connected with me so well that they elected me onto the council. Do you know how that feels to be like, man, your peers be like, I want James Mackey to be on that. They elected me. And I respected that, and they respected me. Throughout my 5 years as a Young Leaders Council, well, 3 years as a Young Leaders Council, I continued on. I finished my 3 years. But I was given numerous opportunities to speak on behalf of YouthBuild and for my program. I represented. I was a leader because I knew it and I wanted it. And I was going for it. Any opportunity that arose, or if I said that right, may have arisen, I went for it. I didn't give up. Never give up. Finished my 3 years, went on to school, right? Columbus State Community College, pursuing my education in business management entrepreneurship. Why? Because I want to be a motivational speaker. because I believe my words can uplift millions of people in this world today. Going back from when I said my purpose in life is to transform this world around, I wasn't playing when I said that. Maybe in the past I made a few mistakes, but I changed. I believed in myself. So I went on to school. I was doing a wonderful job. I used to go to class with suits on everything. They're like, where you going, to court? Nah, I'm just coming to school. Teacher, this educated teacher, like literally asked me, like, where are you going? Where are you coming from? A funeral? Like, no, ma'am. What are you doing? I'm coming to school to learn with a suit on. And I like wearing suits because it makes me feel even better. You know what I mean? It makes me feel more professional. And also, people look at you in a different way. So when in the past, when I was rocking them big pants and bagging the sag, whatever.
Y'all know what I mean.
They was looking at me like I was crazy. But when I go to school and I'm going ahead with the suit on and I'm walking around school, people looking at me with a smile like, how you doing, sir? Hello, I'm good. How are you? That's how good I felt good. So yeah, I went to school. I'm still in school. About 2 quarters ago, I joined the Things list for the first time. Thank you. Thank you. So from the Young Leaders Council to joining school, then I was like, man, I see the NAC, man, they doing their thing, man. I was like, man, they some powerful individuals. My first time at the CoYL, the NAC was running around being staff, right? And so those were the people that inspired me. So I was like, I'm running for the NAC. I'm running for the NAC. Went to Vegas in February. I gave my speech, and again, I was elected to the National Alumni Council last February. Do you know how that feels? To know that your peers will select you to represent for them on a national level? That's because I had a purpose in life. So, I was on the National Alumni Council, right? Okay. But then, there was an email that came to me and said, ooh, this is the opportunity at YouthBuild USA. I say, graduate, oh shoot, let me try to apply for this. I applied. And I was the one that was selected for the position. So I had to move from Columbus, Ohio to Boston, Massachusetts. And so now, I am a visitor at YouthBuild USA, but my job title is Program Assistant in the Mentoring Department. Give it up. So, first off, I want to have the staff members, if you have a mentor in this building, stand up, raise your hand, do something, I don't know. If you have a mentor, stand up, do something, I don't care what you do. Just recognize that you have a mentor. All the staff, if you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. No, mentor, period. Now, all you leaders, y'all take note of this. That all these powerful individuals, y'all powerful as well, but I'm going to tell you from my point of view, all of these staff members, right, have mentors. I have a mentor. He works at YouthBuild USA. Just became my mentor. Right? Okay, y'all can sit down. Thank you. Mentors are there for you to make sure you progress in life, to make sure you live up to what you want to do for yourself. They guide you through the steps that make you even better than you ever thought you ever could be. What am I? I am a mentee and a mentor. What am I? I am a mentee and a mentor. Throughout the journey of my life, I could not be where I am today without mentors. I don't have just one. I have plenty. You don't have to have just one mentor. You can have an educational mentor. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put Paladin on the spot because I think he is so intelligent in the way that he thinks and his thought process that I was planning on asking him to be my educational mentor. So I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but it just kind of flowed with it. And, I hope you don't, decline me. All right. So I also have a personal development mentor. That means they help me on my personal skills, help me develop, become the better me, for the betterment of myself. But know that if you want a mentor, don't expect for them to come look for you. Go out there and find one. Be a mentor magnet. You can call him a mentor, a life coach, or what is that? An X Factor. Who we at, Mike? It's called an X Factor, right? Exactly. Or an aunt, uncle, whatever. A friend. Find a mentor. How do you do that? First, you have to know exactly who that person is. Build a relationship. Gain that trust from them. My mentor at YouthBuild USA, this man is on top of the charts. He doing his thing on everything. Like, he been through a whole lot throughout his life. Just got him a new house. And his house, big house. You know what I mean? He financially stable, taking care of his kids, and he take care of his business at work, like seriously. And so when I first came to Boston, I was like, man, he showed me around Boston, whatever. And I was checking it out. I was, like, man, I appreciate you doing this, right? And so I'll just sit back, while I'm at work or whatever, or while we in a meeting, I just see how he flow. First, I gain that relationship with him. And we build trust with one another. And then I said, man, this dude's so cool. Like, I want to be heading in his footsteps. So I think I might want to ask him to be my mentor. And so he came to my room. He came to my office. I'm like, man, listen, I admire what you do, man. I see you doing big things. You have accomplished numerous things in your life. And I want to know, would you mind being my mentor? He was honored to be my mentor. Since then, we've been connected and all of this and that, right? Just like this now. So, what I'm saying to you is to don't wait to go find a mentor. Go find one yourself. And I'm pretty sure some of you in here have a mentor back at your program. That's good. But there's more than just only one mentor. This is your life. If you want to do better, you got to find help. They are there.